3, 2.
Okay. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Fucking depression, but we'll talk about it.
Cheers.
Been a season.
God damn, what a season.
Most stressful
I got a call the other
of my
day.
life
She's got
ever.
a baby in them guts, and I've been praying to
That
someone.
might have been one of the best seasons I've ever watched, regardless of finish. Just like as far as
It would have been fine
every week.
if we'd have lost in the championship game in Seattle. But now I'm fucking unhappy.
I'm on that part. I'm unhappy about because you literally snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory. I feel like in that game.
I did think that the Rams are the best team in the NFC
Me too.
and that they are going to the Super Bowl, now
Well-
as the season's been going.
We just needed DJ to do a little bit more on that route, huh?
And DJ and Rome needed to run a little harder. I was listening to a breakdown from somebody with a real brain and not mine, and I was like, "Wow, that's what it's about. That's what they're teaching. Run fucking every play, run hard as shit." They're saying that's what Detroit does. That's why their offense works a lot of times.
And that's why Caleb threw it to where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to be like a sail route, and that's what I was expecting at least. I saw Chase Daniels break down.
Chase
on
Daniels
that.
broke it down, and so did
Tim Jenkins broke it down.
Somebody else did that.
I saw the guys from Shady's show. Fucking what's his name that breaks that actual down? Not Burleson. Anyways, doesn't matter. I watched like 3 different breakdowns. Then of course I've listened to everybody. I've watched all the angles. I feel like I think what my guess is he didn't think the ball was coming to him. He was running out, and he thought he was just kind of doing a clear out type
He was
of thing.
lollygagging.
And it may come out that he was injured too, because the fact that he skipped all the interviews, usually that means you're going right to the training room, to get shit worked on.
Yeah.
So we'll see what comes out with that. Also, I heard another theory too today in Sports Radio, and that was that potentially he might have been trying to protect the Bears because he might have been concussed, and they might have just had him play anyways.
I heard that.
So there's a lot of theories. None of us really know.
What I heard is if both of them ran the route better and harder, that it would have made the defenders have to choose, and somebody would have been more open.
And you saw, Caleb was perfectly set. He threw that with absolute confidence. That was not a ball that sailed on him. That was not one of the, or was underthrown.
The
That
fucking
was
guy just made 3 of the greatest catches you'll ever throws. 4, if you count the Browns game, the Packers game, the
one through the defenders in the end zone. Somebody threw
versus
their
the
top
Browns,
5,
and then the one versus the Packers to win it, and then the fucking jump man throw against the Packers again, and then fucking the Cole Kmet on Saturday night, Sunday night. What day was that? I don't even know.
Well,
what day
and I've heard Sunday, but I've heard some like uneducated people like, oh, that was luck. Like
people are fucking stupid.
Look,
it's not luck if you keep doing
it. Even if that one particular throw was luck, as far as him getting it to Kmet, it was not luck to have the ability to get it to Kmet off your back foot.
Yep.
That arm strength is not luck.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, anytime you're throwing kind of like a Hail Mary-esque throw, there's a little luck involved, but Aaron Rodgers got the ball there over and over, and they converted on a lot of them.
Yeah, he has the best Hail Mary thrower ever, right?
Yeah.
Do that moon ball he'd throw.
And that's
him and Flacco, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just. It was depressing. I know, Judd.
I know. I just keep feeling like I'm ready for Sunday, and then I go, oh.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch football this weekend. I might just sit in the studio and record, skip it.
Well,
maybe I'm done.
It could be worse. You could be a Broncos fan.
Yeah, well.
Or you thought you had a chance at the Super Bowl and then find out after the game's already won that you don't.
Do I really want to watch Seattle and New England?
In New England? That's probably what it's going to be.
Usually I get so drunk on the Super Bowl, I don't even really pay attention.
That's true.
Like I don't, like at Super Bowl halftime, I don't even, I'm going to do my own halftime show right here alone.
I thought you were jumping on with Bad Bunny.
I don't even know who Bad
Green
Bunny
Day
is. I don't know if I've ever heard a song. Do I sound like an old fuck?
When you guys are talking.
Do I? I sound like
no.
Like,
I've never really heard one either. I've heard him sing, but I couldn't tell you his songs.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a clue who he is. I'm sure he's great. The NFL always picks such great great artist.
Bring back Justin and Michael's sister. You know,
That was good. I like boobs. That was I think the Dre one was good. I like that one. Kendrick, I barely remembered. I kind of watched it. I
like 50.
I talked through it. 50, the 51 with Dre and all them. And
Yeah,
they should just do M and Jack White again. What they did in Detroit that day, that was great. On was it Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of does take the wind out of your sails, but just reflection back on the season again. It's one of the most fun seasons I've ever had.
Up and down, most fun. Mental illness, like my mental illness, was outrageous this year. It's the worst it's ever been.
That's understandable.
Like the emotional roller coaster, and I work Saturday nights, so I'm always like up early on a Sunday trying to like function, and it's just not. I'm like just wet brain, unhappy, happy, unhappy. It's not okay to do to a psychopath like me.
I wish I would have, because I have a couple, but I wish I would have pulled my phone out more often, like after the game winners and stuff, just to put a montage together for the end of the season.
Of me?
Of you, me, everybody. Like just the bar.
Some of it's not good.
The atmosphere. I got a few.
those videos are pretty funny.
I got a few. I put some out on Snapchat. A lot of them I kept private
Like
because
this.
I didn't want anybody.
Is it before I
trouble.
mutate? Weren't you like filming me last year when we were first opening the bar and I had been up for days and days opening the bar and I guess I looked at you, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. I didn't even remember doing this. Shamrock told me, he's like, Judd, you just looked over and said, you better put that fucking phone away. I'm too drunk to be filming right now.
I will say.
I'm like Tommy Lee, just throw you down, paparazzi.
I have usually enough self and crowd awareness and friend awareness to not put anything that's gonna like be embarrassing, but it's happy moments I'll try to put up. You know, you standing on the bar with a boombox at a place, like stuff like that I'll put up. But like I'm not gonna put us when we've been up all night watching sports documentaries on a fucking quarter ounce of mushrooms or something. You know, like
we didn't even do that the other night.
We didn't do it the other night.
Fucking totally passed out on Saturday and didn't take our mushrooms and watch a sports documentary.
Yeah,
I woke up and I was like, oh, there's Bob.
Yeah, snoring probably very loudly.
My whole living room is just a lot of couches, just a wrap around couch.
Yeah.
Everything about my house is just designed to watch sports and hang out and get drunk.
Is. And as we were watching the Bills and all of that, like he was explaining to me where he was going to find bigger TVs to put over the other TVs throughout
I
the
have
house.
2 TVs up, but I'm going to put a third up next.
You got to get 4 so you make it like a quadrant.
Well, I got them
That
in
would be
every
cool.
room. I got one in the fucking kitchen, one kind of low, and I'm going to put one more high in the living room. My house is small, but it's
a sports bar.
it's a sport. My house is a sports bar. It's a sports cabin. That's what we should call it. The sports cabin.
I like that.
It's all wood.
Hey, if we, we can get officially named, you start writing it off.
Well, Henry, we didn't
Sports cabin.
get a lot of chance to talk to you. How was your viewing experience watching that last game? Like,
It was great because, I ended up just staying home because I didn't have, a lot to spend.
the place you invited me to, you did not go to?
I did for the week before.
Where'd you go?
The week before.
I went to the week before. I went to Draft Picks.
I don't know where that is.
It's right off North Royal Road at 59.
Okay. Sports bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, good place to watch.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the Piazza. It used to be the Foundry,
Yeah.
but they.
Yeah, that's what the text I got.
Yeah, we were gonna go there initially, but Buddy's fiance's ex runs the place, so we decided not to go there.
What?
There was a restraining order.
Basically,
I-
I think against her actually because she's a little crazy.
Whoa! Gee.
I didn't tell you this, Judge.
This
too.
does not reflect the views of this show.
There was a cop in Maple Park, and he clearly just came
There's 2 of them
into the
there,
Maple
you know.
Park pub just to watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when that throw that Caleb made off his back foot, fucking 50 yards down, I walked around, hands on my cheeks, like, and wasn't for theater, like I was genuinely shocked, and I just walked around for like 3 to 4 minutes, just what did this just happen again?
Yeah.
And I just walk up to that cop, and I'm just like, did this just happen again? He's like, I can't believe it either.
And we would have won, but Bob ditched me. So
Yeah, I got blamed before the game even started.
Still your fault.
We all have our sports superstitions, And I had watched almost every game this year with Judd. I think maybe I missed like 2.
Yeah, barely any. We watched every game together this year. And we planned on watching the game on Sunday together, and then he ditched me. And I told him, don't talk to me anymore. I'm done talking to you. We're not friends anymore. They're going to lose. Let me just explain how superstitious I am.
He is.
I had tickets to games 6 and 7 in Cleveland to see the Cubs play the fucking Indians. I didn't go because every time I went to work, the Cubs won. So I went to fucking work that night, and the Cubs won. It worked. So
I was there, by the way.
Well, and then we talked. And here's what we went over the week before. After they beat the Packers, and Bob was with me. He's one of the only people that stayed with me, and we won. I said, we're talking about, dude, all the major wins, all the best sports wins of our lives were together. I'm like, yes. So next week we're doing this. And then fuckface here leaves and blows me off. I was like, you just cost us a game. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. Okay, let me tell you how fucking superstitious I am. When the Bears made the Super Bowl in 06, I went back for the NFC Championship game. I went to the apartment I lived in, and I ran up, knocked on the door, and put a football on the fucking porch and ran away. Because that's the last place I saw the Bears win the NFC Championship game. We won. So for the Super Bowl game, I went and we watched at the clubhouse. I put a football at the clubhouse. That time it didn't work. I'm pretty sure somehow that's Bob's fault, even though
Dude, it was always playing. I'm not going to lie, dude. I felt immense guilt.
Yeah, you should.
Immense
Yeah,
guilt.
you did. You fucked it up.
I called Henry, and I was like, I think the podcast is over, dude.
Yeah, after we lost, you're lucky I'm fucking sitting.
Well, hey, thank you for being a really good friend.
That's the good news that I'm still your friend. Here's the bad news. You have to be punished for
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
dude.
and this is it's look, it's going to be 50%, but I'm going to punch you one time right in the face. Only half.
That didn't work out very well for another friend I know, which I will not name. So maybe, how about 25?
Yeah, maybe I should slap. You know what? Maybe I'll just slap you real hard.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's totally fine.
We'll set you up like a slap box. The slap
I
boxes.
like how I took my glasses off prematurely ahead
He
of time.
already
I was
knew.
like, it's already coming.
He already knew it was going to be violence. Here's the good thing about me in my old age now is that it's like I don't actually hit people anymore. It's just all talk. I'm like, I would fuck you up if I wasn't, almost 50.
Yeah, that's fair. In fairness, you could fuck me up probably when you were dead, but I do appreciate the asylum I just was able to successfully seek here. But look, where would you rank this? Okay, we've done where would you rank the Packers game for fun seasons and post Bulls dynasty again? So we're in the same parameters as last time. How would you rank this for the most fun viewing experience? Don't forget about end result. Viewing experience week by week. Just fucking fun.
I mean, obviously, it's the 85 Bears was the best season.
No, I'm saying since the same parameters as last time. Post 98.
This is the best we've ever had since.
Because a couple of those Bears teams, even the pre-Super Bowl Bears team with the Mike Brown interceptions.
Yeah, Hold on, let me fucking.
04 and 06 both were fucking unreal. Henry, what do you think?
I mean, this season was just so good that and I know back then I was it's a little hard to remember, but I just know for me, I finally got to a point this season where I was like, we're gonna win. I don't even care how far we're down. We're gonna win.
We're down every 300 points.
Effing game.
Win.
It's just it felt like it was gonna happen. Even though sometimes I'm like, oh god, maybe it won't. Maybe. Oh, there it is.
What helps a lot is that we just watched the best quarterback season in the history of the Bears
Of the franchise.
Right.
Let's not get lost in that.
I'm literally sitting there on the couch and we're like, dude, where's Loveland? Do we need him on the field? I go, dude, we need Cole Kmet to step up, dude. Touchdown, next play.
And Loveland he was being checked for a concussion.
Yeah.
Did he have one or?
I haven't heard.
Probably, but they let him go out anyways.
I don't know. Loveland didn't go back on the field.
Oh, he didn't go back on the field.
No.
Okay.
Well, you'd have known if you were sitting with me.
Jesus.
Sorry, I got blamed.
I was watching.
Yeah.
Elise said we should all be back at draft picks because last week we were all there, and now we're not there this week.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I blame my buddy who went to a bar, even though it's not his, named after himself.
Oh, thank God it wasn't
name is
Bobby's
draft
that
pick?
night.
No, his name is Anthony, and he went to Anthony's bar. I said, you can't do that.
I love the sports craziness. Like, that's real fandom. That's real mental illness, and I have it. I mean, I love it. I embrace it. I apologize.
Well, even like not just fans, like the athletes themselves. I mean, what Michael Jordan wore his fucking North Carolina fucking shorts underneath his bowl shorts for most of his career. You know what I mean?
I wear number 7. I got married on the 7 because of Jody Davis when I was a kid. Oh, who is going into the Cubs Hall of Fame this year? Jody Davis is a catcher for the Cubs in the 80s. I don't know if you know.
I know Jody Davis.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yes.
you know him personally now.
Yeah.
Did you go watch the game with him on Sunday, or?
Yeah, actually, and you can blame him for the loss.
I will never.
Speaking of the Cubs, how do you feel about Chris Bryant?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
He's the only one that didn't go from the 2016 Cubs.
He didn't go?
And the initial word was the Rockies blocked it.
Oh, I did
Final
see
word
that.
was
I did
that
see
he
yeah.
decided that
Did his back hurt?
basically.
Oh, you okay? Don't. There's.
Yeah.
Wait, so he laughed,
Basically,
fucker.
He's
he
spitting
blamed
cum out
injury. Dude, Schwarber was there. Who's on the Phillies?
Who's on, right?
There's 2 or 3 other players that are on teams. They were all there except him.
Yeah, that whole situation's a little fucked up. I guess it's kind of a sad because we're gonna go back to the Bears. I promise.
Yeah.
But this is one thing we did not put in the notes. We have to talk about the Tays
Dude.
Oh,
return.
It would,
to the
yeah,
United
he's like,
States.
all right.
Like,
how long
yes,
was the?
It was almost 5 minutes.
Almost
Like, what,
five-
four and a
it's like
half,
four, yeah.
4.5 ish minutes. And I don't know how many laps he did. I'm guesstimating 8, but they did the minute montage, and again, like I've only teared up, like legitimately really teared up over sports stuff a couple times. The number one obvious was with Judd when the Cubs World Series Game 7. Like I cried like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That was like legitimate full blown crying. And there's somehow to it for when I watched like the Derrick Rose highlight of him coming back from the injury, and like there's a great fucking reel on YouTube you can watch of his comeback, the Derrick Rose HD. I think is what it's called. Fucking phenomenal. But then when Kane came back, it was good. But when Tays came back, and the fact I think that what made it even better with Tays is that he doesn't show emotion. He's captain serious, and watching him skate around like, all right, and you can see, even though he's not full blown expression, is like it's getting to him. Yeah. Like he doesn't cry, he doesn't break. I'll give it to him, but you can see it's really emotional for him. A guy who doesn't show emotion is having emotion. It's like an autistic kid, or something. It was absolutely fucking amazing. And what did you say that he said at the end?
You're just like, all right.
All right. It's like enough already.
All right, we got to play.
We got to play some hockey. Yeah. Now I got to try to beat you. Sorry, guys. I love it. He's a competitor. And he was the heart and soul of that. Kane had a longer career. He has more goals scored. He was kind of like the highlight reel, but kind of post Cup. The heart and soul of that team was Tays.
Oh yeah, both sides, both
No
ends of the
doubt
ice.
about
Yeah,
it.
Taves was everything.
No doubt about it. So that was
And Caleb and PCA were there.
and yeah, Caleb and PCA. Was that
Love
game?
it.
Yeah, well, they went to
that
the Hawks
game?
one night,
No,
and
that
then
was
they,
I think
then they
it was a
went to the
couple games
Bulls.
later, right?
And I saw
a couple
them.
games later.
They were involved in the cheer going on at the United Center. F
Green Bay.
Green Bay. F Green Bay.
Is that what everybody's doing?
Wait, they
Fuck
were
Green
in
Bay?
the cheer. I did not see that.
How come it, growing up, it was always like Green Bay sucks, but now it's fuck
Maybe
Green
it was
Bay?
that. Maybe it was
Because we
that.
were always Green Bay sucks.
That's
Like
always
growing
gonna be
up,
sucks, yeah.
it's always
Either
Green
way.
Bay sucks, Detroit sucks.
They paid over, and both PCA and Caleb were like doing it with everybody.
I heard that. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
I'm loving this restored rivalry with Green Bay, and if you're a Packers fan and you're offended by that, you're fucking dumb.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It's good for both teams. It's good for you because when Clay Matthews came out in the draft and said Chicago still sucks, I was like,
Right.
I don't hate Clay Matthews for that. He's a Packer.
Yeah.
Why is it
I
any
hate
different than
Clay
when
Matthews
Aaron
because
Rodgers
he's a
says,
Packer.
I still effing own you?
Yeah, I fucking own you. I mean, come on.
I want
Yeah,
this
there's
rivalry
no-
back.
There's no, fuck you.
Like people are paid so much nowadays, and there's so much changing, from team to team. Like I don't think rivalries are what they were across all sports.
And that's why this
50
is
years
great.
ago. So, like, for this rivalry to be like the forefront of every national fucking sports talk, like, if you're a Green Bay fan, you should love this too. Like, Green Bay's being talked about more than ever. Like, this is a good thing for football. This is a good thing as a sports fan. You like, I love it. I don't see a downside to this.
No, this is
None.
how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fuck them. We hate them.
Well,
The only downside for the Packers is that they re-signed LaFleur.
I think he's still a pretty good coach there, bud.
yeah, I was hoping they would let go of LaFleur. 'Cause
Yeah, but then
think he's
I
a
was
great coach.
I was afraid they'd
I think
get
he's a great
Harbaugh
coach.
though. I didn't
I
want
was
that.
a little scared about that.
No, I was like, no, don't, because they'll get Harbaugh, and then fuck, here we go.
Yeah, him to the Giants might finally change the Giants around.
Yeah,
And honestly, I don't like rooting for New York, but I want New York to be competitive for the same reason I want Chicago and other big sports markets to be competitive, because the sports are always better when a huge fan base is good, and whether you want to root for them or against them, it's good for the sport.
yeah.
You don't want Tampa Bay to win every Super Bowl like with no fucking fan base. Like, you don't want Atlanta to win every year with no fucking fan base.
What has Atlanta ever won, Bob?
Exactly.
24 to what was it? 24 to 3 or 21 to 3? Kyle Shanahan.
It's a hell of a comeback, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful fucking thing, and I'm all here for it. And I hope, Matt LaFleur fucking get in it, you no emotion showing fucking drone.
How do you feel
Get
about
in there.
How do you guys think? Do you think Kevin Stefanski's mad that he signed one day too early? Because he could have went
Yeah.
to the Bills.
I was thinking
He
that
shoulda
too
gone to the
with
Bills.
Harbaugh.
Signed in Atlanta
So-
the day before McDermott got fired.
At work, we had the exact same conversation today about Harbaugh. Like, wouldn't you think
Harbaugh should. Yeah, I would have taken the Bills over the Giants or the Atlanta job. Jesus.
Yeah, but you know the problem is they probably didn't give him what he wanted, which was full control.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Actually, it's a good point, Henry.
They liked the GM. The GM in Buffalo didn't get fired, just the coach. And they straight up said he got fired because the coaching staff wanted Keon Coleman, and the front office didn't. Who is currently still on the team?
By the way, you saw that we lost Eric Bieniemy today too.
Yeah, I did.
Going to
that-
the Chiefs. Right?
That hurts a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I think that's a great signing by the Chiefs, because
But-
he's not a real OC for the Chiefs, but the Chiefs want a running game to help Mahomes, and they saw what they did with the running game in Chicago, which I think was more Ben Johnson than Eric Bieniemy.
But here,
I
look-
like Eric Bieniemy.
I was watching the show Locked On Bears,
Mhm.
and they were talking. Ben Johnson is close with a lot of good running back coaches. Deuce Staley, who's out there. There's another one he was with in Miami. I can't think of the name right now. That was a former player.
All right.
Well,
So there's good running back coaches that we'll be able to.
And we'll get
Well,
the top
Henry-
notch because everybody
Henry-
wants to come here because you start winning and then you fucking go to get your own coach.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Judd. But Henry, I think the thing that made Ben Johnson's coaching staff so successful and why he did such a great job hiring is he did not hire friends. He hired the best candidate.
for sure.
Like, he didn't have connections with a lot of the people on the staff. He didn't have any connection to Dennis Allen at all.
But
Like,
I will say, if need be, he's got good connections
Sure,
to find
yeah.
a replacement if we don't find a better candidate.
yeah, I've even heard murmurs. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I've heard murmurs of David Montgomery. That'd be a fun one. But no, I think it's.
I'm happy to hear. It looks like Antoine Randall is not going anywhere.
Thank
Yeah, I don't wanna
God.
lose him.
Well, then hopefully we don't lose Al Harris.
That's the other scary
That's
one.
well, and you're not losing the offensive line coach because he came out of retirement just for this job. Like, that's a massive one to not lose because he has made that offensive line look amazing. As much as I love Joe Tooney, I think that our offensive line.
What do we do at left tackle? Ozzie Trapillo's out pretty much all next year,
Yeah.
possibly forever.
There's no more forevers, is there? Really?
That injury, they said, is one of the injuries that's potentially career-ending.
What is it?
I did not hear this. I'm sorry.
His pectoral.
I'll look it up.
Look-
for you
yeah,
later.
look it
We'll
up.
Talk about it. Keep talking.
God, it looked like his leg when he was.
Yeah, it was. Maybe it's not pectoral, but I swear it begins with a P. It's but whatever it was, it's one of those injuries that, like, it's hard to heal and come back and be able to play on it.
Fuck.
And even if he does, he's probably not going to make it back till at least halfway through next season.
Yeah, is it like the Lonzo Ball type injury where they had to like regrow shit in a lab? They rebuilt him like RoboCop.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I think so.
Patella.
There you go.
Yeah,
Patella tendon.
Well, I was thinking patella tendon because, but oh fuck. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, so what? Do you keep Joe Tooney out left tackle and then have McFadden or Theo Benedict play left guard? Because clearly they don't fully trust Benedict at left tackle based on that game.
Bennett, yes, you're 100% right. You would knock Tooney out to the edge. And unfortunately, fucking Tooney just had deja vu all over again because the same thing Chiefs did. You throw him out on the left tackle, and then all of a sudden they lose.
Yeah, but he looked good this game. He didn't look good for the Chiefs that game. And that's the problem. Do you take a Pro Bowler out of his position to fill a position? Not be a Pro Bowler.
Man, I would have rather had Benedict out there personally, but
yeah, because Benedict's still a great run blocker, which we clearly needed that game, to be honest.
Well, the Rams had,
but McFadden didn't look bad for a guy who's played 3 snaps in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rams saw the
game was there to win, man.
I think
that's the sad part is we didn't even have to come back. Not really. Not like we've had.
Well,
to.
that's another thing we were going to talk about, the points that Ben Johnson didn't take. And
yeah, but
I'll
say this, at least in the beginning, you thought it was going to be another shootout. I did.
I take the points early.
Maybe if Romanuzzi catches the first ball, it's touchdown.
Yeah, how about use those hands with rubber gloves instead of your arms?
Well, that's it. Yeah, another thing, like with Adunze, you're like, okay, he's injured. I get it if he's slower. If
he grew up in Vegas. He can't play in the cold.
Hey, James Adunze, what do you got to say?
Yes, no shit. But if it's a DJ Moore kind of thing where he's like slow on a route or something that fucks it up, like that, like okay, it's injury. But when you're dropping balls, like
dude, that was a fucking touchdown to start the game.
Well, here's the best part: the Rams had 0 drops.
Yes, I know, and that was
0.
And then you got you go for it on 4th again. That's 6 more points, right? He didn't go for it. So there's 13 points. There's 13
there, and then the 7 with.
I guess Rome misses the ball, and then
that's why
no field goals.
Yeah.
Well, I do think this is also like a learning experience for Ben, like being the head coach, play calling. Like I think, hopefully. He's a smart guy. Next year, like he'll understand certain situations. Take the fucking 3.
No one to hold him. No one to fold him.
Well, and adjust, like you said, Henry. If it ended up being a shootout and he only took that 3,
all right,
okay,
Kenny.
it's a shootout. But why assume that early on? I guess I don't know. I there were some questionable decisions he made. I didn't think that was nearly as egregious as the Packers game. I thought that was Ben Johnson's worst play calling game was in the Packers game. But
you know what's a worse play call? $60 million for Kyle Tucker.
Okay, hold on. We're talking about the Bears.
I
dumb
know.
buck.
We're gonna get to baseball. We're gonna touch on baseball. We're gonna touch on some other stuff.
We
but
got to talk about the Bears for Jesus Christ. Fucking guy.
Before we dive off the Bears, I think we got to talk about the free agency situation, the offseason situation.
Are you doing the Max Crosby deal? Is that even real? DJ first round.
Here's the question.
I want to hear your theory. What Max
I
Crosby.
like it, but here's the problem: a first round pick, and there's people who said 2. Yeah, right.
Not 2.
DJ Moore, first round pick, 4th round pick.
Dude.
That's. I think I'd do that.
I would do that, but that's not what it is. It's gonna be a bidding war.
Then I don't want it.
I think that's
and
why
how
you don't
old?
do
How
it.
old is Max Crosby?
32.
Oh fuck you! No, fucking way.
31 or 32.
No, he's not that old, is he?
I think so.
He's not in his 30s.
I
Check.
didn't think he was that old.
I thought he's late 20s.
Here's what I'm thinking. This draft, you know what happens to have the most of? Linebackers and defensive
28,
ends.
Henry.
28. Sorry.
So no, he's worth it.
You just put him over the hill.
Yeah, no, he's worth the contract. He's not worth the capital it takes to get him and that
But
contract.
his salary does go down the next 3 seasons.
I personally, okay, so I don't know if you saw the press conference today, like Ryan Poles and everything, and he didn't come directly out and say it, but if you read between the lines, what he kind of said was, we're not going to do everything the fans want us to do, which to me is obviously, wink, wink, we're not going to do the Max Crosby shit because we're going to give up everything. We're not going to do a Khalil Mack level trade
No.
to get Max Crosby.
Fuck that.
And to
That
me,
limits
like
you.
also you have, like we were talking about before the show started, you have Ivan Deje, who we don't know fully what he is. I think they have a lot of faith that, like, again, on third downs, they're going to push him in the middle for runs. I think Austin Booker still has a little bit of improvement. You have our rookie in Turner that you didn't get to see all fucking year. And then you're going to draft probably another guy or two in the high rounds. So
His draft, like I said, is supposed to have a good amount of very high talent in both edge rushers and linebackers.
Yeah, and that's to me is like you build to the draft, you don't trade the farm, you don't do the Packers Micah Parsons thing. I don't like it.
Which safety or both do you keep?
Well, I think it's obvious. And again, if you listen to the press conference, he told you we're gunning for Byard. Like he thought Byard was the key piece. But I think he's only going to take him if it's a team friendly deal, like a 2-year deal, like they just had. Which maybe he will take, maybe he won't.
Can't keep both because Brisker's going to get paid.
Brisker's going to get paid.
You can, but yeah, you're going to end up having to pay.
So if I'm a betting man, and
Brisker in his first healthy season, that game he looked phenomenal.
He did.
He had a game on
100%.
Sunday.
Well, here
And he's versatile. He can play everything. He's like
keep 2, cut 1, and this includes you can trade him, or when I say cut, I just mean either trade,
keep
2 players, get rid of 1. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and Jaquan Brisker.
You get to keep 2 of them.
Yes.
Gordon, when you saw him, the impact he had that last game too, by the way, completely unhealthy. And
You got to remember, it looks like CJJ's not coming back. He said, thank you, Chicago.
Not. But Brisker, as much as I love him, yeah, he did have that healthy season, but he played at half speed until the playoffs because he didn't want another concussion. Gordon did have injury-prone year this year, but the impact he made, even when he came back after not playing almost a whole fucking
Jordan
season,
and Johnson are better players. I mean,
Gordon was
Gordon and Johnson.
Gordon was arguably rated the best nickel in the game. Of course, health matters, but it's the same thing with Brisker.
Matters.
And Kyler Gordon hadn't had injury problems till now. This is his first year of injury problems.
People making way more money are making these decisions other than our dumb drunk asses.
But I feel like Gordon, if I had to choose, I'm taking Gordon. And Jalen, no. I mean, Jalen.
I'll say this. We've had a very good string of being able to draft defensive backs, whether it be safeties or corners.
Well, corner, I would argue.
Tyreek Stevenson had a great year. People aren't talking about it. He had a great year, I think.
The single best position that Ryan Poles has drafted consistently until this last year, where he had the best draft of his entire career, was corners. He has found gems everywhere.
And I also heard that they're already on the prowl for our biggest 3 contracts. They're going to move that money around to signing bonuses, so we're going to have a lot of cap room again.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to go
not to waste it. No, not to waste it, but we're going to have it.
Because you have a lot of guys you're going to have to pay soon, including your quarterback. Yeah,
we got 3 years.
And you got 2 years on your line, outside of left tackle. You got 2 years on your line. Komet, I could see either getting rid of or restructuring, and
he'll restructure because he doesn't want to. leave.
It's great to have those 2 tight ends.
I love it. It reminds me of
a
lighter version of what the Patriots had before Aaron Hernandez got caught for all those murders. But
wait, he did what?
Yeah, believe it or not, he's a big murderer guy.
He's a bad guy.
But like Hernandez and Gronk, when those 2 are together, like holy shit. And that Ben Johnson, he loves those heavy sets. He loves what those fucking 3 tight end sets can give you. My favorite player of the year, arguably, is when we talked about it last week, but when they're going against the Green Bay and they brought 3 tight ends out in that bunch set.
Yeah.
And they see, oh my God, Green Bay only has 1 defensive back on the field. They all have big guys saying we're going to run. So then they just spread everybody out, and you have your fucking best tight end against a guy who had never played a snap, or maybe only like 2 all season, and he got him 1-on-1. Like Ben loves those sets, so I'd like to find a way to keep Komet around, but I understand if they can't.
He's not leaving. He'll take a pay cut.
All right, what about DJ? Is he trade bait? Is he going to get around?
I love DJ. After the second half he had, I don't want to get rid of him.
No,
he has to take a pay cut.
They'll figure it out. I think everybody comes back. and they'll figure it out. And we're all going to be happy. And we're going to win the Super Bowl.
And we don't have, dude, the best thing is we don't actually have to do much on offense, which is crazy.
Yeah, the offense is fine.
I think
it'll be better.
That's the first time in Bears history anyone's ever been able to say that.
Yeah, but I think if anything,
Maybe Sid Luckman before any of us were even a thought.
I think you're going to have to rob Peter to pay Paul. And I think you're going to lose a couple of those guys on offense in order to find some guys you want on defense. Whether that's through, like, trade bait for draft picks or whatever else it may be. I don't think you're going to keep Kmet and DJ both. That's one example.
I think Cole will commit to the Bears, right?
I love Cole, man. I love him as a human. I love, like...
You had sex with him? You love him as a human?
Yeah.
You been hanging out?
A little bit. He's handsome.
So, I don't know if you guys
There it
watched
is.
this one I sent you, but Harry Douglas, you guys remember him?
Yeah.
He came on one of the morning shows with Mike Green
Mm-hmm.
and said Caleb is going to win MVP next
Greenberg,
year.
you're saying?
No, Mike, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green.
And Greeny backed it.
Done and done. There we go. Super Bears, Super Bowls next year's.
Dude, it was crazy. It doesn't even feel like it's crazy to me anymore. Last year we would have been like, all right, let's slow down. No, after this, best QB class ever.
Yeah.
It's
It's on its way.
if people stay healthy, like e.g. fucking Jaden
If
Daniels.
Jay Daniels comes back, Bo Nix comes back, Drake May, Caleb.
I mean, you
The
are
only
looking
one,
at,
the only one that doesn't fit is that guy up there in purple. No offense, hometown kid. Sorry, but
Well-
JJ, we'll see.
that's another interesting thing. Like if the Vikings sign themselves a veteran, like I still think the Vikings have the best overall.
Yeah, maybe they can trade for
roster
Sam Darnold.
in the NFC North. I think the Vikings have the overall best roster, which is why it's so mind-boggling why you let go of Sam Darnold. Yes, he does have the occasional bad game and shit. I get it, but
I think Ryan Pace must have infiltrated their front office and thought they were smarter than everyone else.
kind of feels like that, doesn't it?
Ryan Pace.
Remember Adam, baby Gronk Shaheen?
Oh, boy.
Maybe Gronk.
Yeah, second round pick out of a D2 school when George Kittle went in the fifth
Dude.
round that year.
By the way, what do you think is the ceiling for Loveland?
Top 10 in next year in the league.
I think that
Top three.
five,
Top three.
Yeah, I think ceiling, top three.
I mean, ceiling could be top of the league, but
Yeah,
I think he ends up top three
I-
in terms of stats. He already. I know it's stats are stats, and this is one of those stats. Most tight end yards by a rookie tight end. All right, I get it. That just means his first year in the playoffs.
yeah, in the playoffs. Yeah,
But still, the fact that he did that and he got hurt and whatever. And what's funny? No one's talking about Tyler Warren anymore.
Yeah, well, Colston showed it, man.
all right. Colson's a real deal, and I think a lot of people didn't
I was wrong.
realize.
I was wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't realize in the first half of the season. Like, I mean, he was dealing with a shoulder injury. He wasn't able to be physical. He wasn't, getting in a rhythm. And one of the biggest blessings of this whole season was Adunze going down. Because when Adunze went down, the safety blanket for Caleb, Burden, and Loveland, all of a sudden he had to start spreading the ball out, and you realize,
Burden's gonna
holy
be- we got-
fuck!
Man, we're
And that's
the
why
future
DJ
looks bright.
Moore. That's why DJ Moore is expendable too, because you have a younger version of DJ Moore that's faster, sitting right there, and Burden is explosive.
I mean, do those stop pops where people just run by him?
Dude, he is ridiculous.
See, when he did that juke in and then juke back out, like, oh my god!
Do you guys happen to see the funniest play on the sidelines? It was versus the Packers. When a guy went to drink his water
Oh yeah, that was
and
funny.
squirts it straight out.
Yeah.
Luther Burden just dies laughing
Yeah,
at him.
it's like I've never seen that before, dog.
Fucking hilarious. I'm so excited because I think, again, draft class wise, all right, we'll put like a qualifier on it. This is the best offensive draft I've seen in my lifetime for the Bears.
For sure.
Loveland, Burden, and Monangai. And fucking Trapillo too, right?
Yeah.
So
And it doesn't include our post-draft signing of Jade Walker.
yeah, but I mean, just think about those four guys, and if Trapillo's career's whatever, after
I
this,
think Trapillo's-
this
I hope it's not over.
shit.
I still
Me too.
think
I
he
think
could
he's
be
a great-
back and be productive. It sucks. We have to. Hey, I'll tell you right now. You have to give Trapillo all the credit in the world. No one talks about this. He got up at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Got off the field with
Yeah,
that
I did
injury,
see that. Yep.
and so we didn't have to waste a timeout. That could have ended that game.
Versus what happened in Green Bay.
10-second
when
runoff.
It felt like they faked the injury.
100%.
And
And
then
that guy
10-second
goes,
runoff.
"Oh crap! He didn't know about the 10-second runoff."
Like, oh, bad move. Whoops. And I'll give one the offensive line coach and two Joe Tooney. Like as far as awareness in that line, like Joe Tooney, I think is the single best addition they made. Period on both sides of the ball this year. Like he was so good that it showed up that interior. When you have a young quarterback and a guy who gets everybody on that line set like that, he is like Olin Kreutz was. Having that safety blanket on the offensive line. That's one less thing.
Having a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's one less. And this guy is
Hall of Famers
Joe
make
Tooney's
a difference.
already a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
He's already a Hall of Famer. How many Super Bowls does this fucking guy have? Like
Four.
he's
He's
been in the
got
playoffs
four.
every year but one. Like his entire career. Like he's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
A beast. Like he is the.
You know, it's funny because you notice who really missed him this year. It's that guy. He went out with
Yeah.
an injury.
Yeah, the
What's
Kansas
his
City
name?
Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes.
Because they were deciding between him and I can't remember the other offensive lineman. They had to make a choice, and they let Tooney go. Because and in fairness to the Chiefs, I mean they're in cap hell.
And
You can only
Tooney
take
is
one of
obviously
them.
older than Smith.
Yes,
the other
that's
guy.
who it was. Smith. Thank you.
Yeah.
So like, I get why they did what they did, but you see how valuable Joe Tooney is. Like,
You know what I really hope who
Holy
sees
fuck.
that? Caleb Williams. So that in 4 years he goes, man, Patrick Mahomes had to give up this guy to get because of money. Maybe I shouldn't take so much.
what? Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
Joe.
you got to give
Tooney-
up money to keep your fucking people.
I hope Joe Tooney.
Hey, if you're making $30 million, what's 40? 30's just fine.
Well, I hope this is his.
I'm not saying don't get your money. I'm just saying think about how many times you want to win.
The one good thing is his favorite quarterback, his favorite current quarterback is Stafford, but his favorite quarterback is fucking Tom Brady, and Tom Brady loves Caleb. Like they have a great relationship. I hope that he takes a cue from Tom Brady and does fuck with his contract as much as possible.
You get your money when
Keep
you
roster around.
just keep it down. It's money in the bank down the line, bruh.
But this is why, I don't want to go for the Max Crosby. This is why I don't want to do that move. And I did.
What about Trey
got me-
Henderson?
I don't want to go to anybody because I want them to build through the draft. I want this to be sustainable and understand that you're going to constantly be against the cap because we're 2 years away from Caleb having a fucking max contract.
Oh no, 3 because we got a 5th-year option.
They're going to re-sign him early. But yes, I know what you're saying. You're going to have
The only player
have-
I regret us not going for and getting in the draft, which would have been impossible unless we did what Houston did. Will Anderson, man, what a beast he's been for Houston.
God, it would have been that Houston defense.
But that was
Holy fuck.
the year we traded away the first pick, right? I think that was that year. We gave it to Carolina.
Well, and can we admit, too, by the way, as offensive as this league is, that defenses still really matter? Houston and the Broncos.
Yeah.
And-
That's as much as I don't think the Broncos are going to be the Patriots. I don't know if they come out with a really conservative game plan with their quarterback
I hope the
and
Broncos fucking
live off
do it.
running the ball.
That'd be great.
Jared Stidham.
If they run the ball, they do not, and Stidham does not turn the ball over, and they run the ball well, and they just rely on that defense, they still have a chance against a young quarterback in the playoffs.
They got a good D. So yeah.
I'm not, by the way, I'm not predicting them to win. I'm not saying that at all. That's how
I
much
really
a
thought
good
I
defense
actually
will do for you.
Before last week, if I was here, my prediction was going to be a blue and orange Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I would have loved
Now
it
that was
too.
before Nick's got hurt, and obviously before our game, but that was honestly my thought. I go, it's going to be an all blue and orange.
Next week, boys, Seahawks or Rams?
Seahawks all day.
I think the Seahawks.
And you know what's crazy? They said if the Bears played them, the Bears had a better shot.
I think the Bears
the
did
Bears
have
had a better shot than the Rams all day.
But the one thing I will say that contradicts that, though, is if you look at Sam Darnold, interceptions against the Rams this year was 6 or 8?
Yeah.
And then it's the
Here's-
opposite the
here's
other way.
What's the weather going to be?
Yeah.
I honestly, the only reason I'm picking Seahawks is because it's in that fucking stadium. With this game, I would pick.
It's one of the top 3 home fields in all of football.
Yeah. Gosh, it is actually a really hard fucking pick, though.
Because I think the Rams are the better team.
I do too.
I genuinely
Well, they have the
do,
better
but
quarterback,
at
the
home.
better coach. the better. It's
with
just
that
home
defense.
field. Like when
What they say? Like,
I'm
if you're
going
gonna-
Rams. I'm going Rams.
You're gonna go Rams?
Wow.
I'm going Rams.
Want to take some? Go
I
ahead.
think it's going to be the Rams.
I'm thinking Sam
going,
Darnold.
I'm reneging. I'm going Rams.
I'm thinking Sam Darnold throws it on 4th down on the last play of the game at the end zone versus the Patriots.
You got a score, Judd?
Remember that?
I don't have a score. Let's go.
You take your time.
Let's go 28-31 Rams. There it is.
What about you? All right.
28-21 Seahawks.
I think the defense is going to show out. I'm gonna take the Hawks for sure. I'm gonna take them probably 24 to fucking 14, and I think that the Rams are the better team. I just think that defense and a good running game at home, I just don't see how the Rams do it. Unless Sam Darnold has like by the way too, like the amount of fucking turnovers last week was crazy, and Caleb had one of his worst games of his career with 3 interceptions.
2 of those were on receivers, though.
I know, I understand that, but he had 3, and a lot of people focused on that. But how about that the fucking game
C.J. Stroud
with
and the Patriots?
that was
They had 7 turnovers. There's 7 interceptions.
They had 8 fumbles or interceptions in the first half, but only 2 of the fumbles. I'm sorry, only 1 of the fumbles was recovered.
If Davis Mills goes in for the second half, Houston's playing this week.
And then the second half starts, and there's an immediate fumble, but it's ruled down. And then there's like an interception and another fumble right after that. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, yeah, it was such a wild.
You want to know the
sloppy
worst thing
game.
C.J. Stroud ever did? Try to talk to Caleb after the game.
And I hope I still haven't pulled up.
He has been brutal since
I
that day.
did save it somewhere.
I have I have real shit to talk about before we end all this. And
Well, let's go to the real shit.
it's the stadium. Are we going to Indiana?
We're not going to be the Indiana Gary.
Well, they still call them the
Bears.
Chicago Bears, even if they're in Indiana.
Yeah, just like they do in fucking.
They said that
you
the
know,
name would
York
be
and
the Chicago
New
Bears of
England.
Indiana.
It'd still be the Chicago Bears.
I honestly,
Go Cardinals.
like as
I'll move to Indiana. I don't give a
the-
fuck. Fuck this state.
this taunt has been used
A
online
bunch.
so much.
Well,
Like,
it's been.
here's the deal. I don't care. Like, they started off in Chicago. I've been in Chicago my whole life. If they go a couple miles over the border, I don't give a
Yeah, they don't mean
fuck.
shit. It's still Chicago.
I don't
man.
care. And also, it'll be more accessible for me. So I don't care.
It's what a lot of our friends have done. They've left this state, this succubus of tax hell,
I
and they go,
hate this
"Fuck
state.
you." Yeah, we live in.
If it
fucking,
wasn't for you and a couple other close friends
Yeah.
like you,
Oh, no.
like I wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be
I
here,
hate
but
this
it's
state.
friends and family. I would
That's
not be
the
in this.
only
country.
reason I'm here.
We have-
Illinois
we have-
sucks.
We have the worst politicians.
so when you
That fat
factor
fucking piece of shit,
Yes, that
Pritzker.
penguin fuck.
You better fucking get it together and keep the fucking Bears here. Go ahead and be
Quack
the fucking
off,
guy
you
who
fat
lost.
duck.
Yeah, fucking die already, you bitch. If he loses the Bears, that's all he'll ever be known for in the history of his fucking.
Yeah, the
state.
last time that team left Chicago, which was a long time ago,
It's Arizona.
everyone working for the state all lost the election.
Yeah.
with the Cardinals
Yeah.
in the fucking 30s or
Yeah, that's
whatever.
what my dad likes to talk about. He's literally told me the other day, he goes, last time this happened, they all lost their jobs. I go, when was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I will root for them. I don't care where they go. I mean,
Oh.
that's just fucking they go to L.A. or something shit like that.
I'm rooting for the
But,
Bears
like-
if they go to fucking Kenosha or they go to
Like-
fucking Hammond or Gary. I don't care. I'm rooting for the Bears. And I understand not wanting to deal with the
Yes.
bullshit from this state.
But all that said, I think they're still going to probably Arlington Heights. I think this is
Well,
a
they better
beautiful
fucking get it
leverage play.
Yeah, but you want to
And I
know the thing
saw
about the
just today-
taxes?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Bob. No, you finish.
No, I was just saying I just saw today that Pritzker had hired a new lawyer to deal specifically with this.
I heard that too.
Yeah, so
He better.
I think he knows this is not good for him politically.
So
go ahead.
what's the thing about the no taxes? In the end, that still doesn't mean the Bears own the stadium yet. That's what they want. They want ownership instantly.
Their own stadium.
Yeah,
They're
but
paying for
Indiana said that they will own it once they pay for it. They will pay for it up front. that means that Indiana will still have ownership until the Bears pay it off.
Right.
The Bears want to own right away. That's the difference.
Hey, where would they own it already?
The place they already do own in Arlington Heights.
That's right.
We'll see what happens. Indiana will bend.
I think
They're going to do whatever they can to steal our girl.
Bend over.
Look, there's people a lot smarter than me that have reported on this, that are working on this. I just feel like this is just another leverage play. Like, originally they leveraged Arlington Heights against Chicago, and they realized that just makes way more sense, and the fans are not against us going to Arlington Heights. The fans are against us going to Indiana. That might affect our bottom dollar. And the tax breaks, I think, are kind of already there. I don't know. I go ahead.
Illinois is trying to play the game. They're putting them on the back burner. They're going to try and get the most they can out of the Bears. They're going to you fuck around and you lose them because somebody else steps in. You're going to be fucking pissed when they are in Indiana, and it can fucking happen.
And if they go to Indiana, there'll be a new Chicago NFL franchise coming in the next 5 years after that.
No.
100% there will be somebody in Chicago.
There will not.
Yeah, it will be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Like
AKA
like that.
NFL
Somebody
is
will
not
move.
The
going
owner
to
of the
put
Jaguars is from
another
Chicago.
fucking football team in Chicago.
I guarantee
We're not big
somebody
enough.
would do it.
We're one of the fastest shrinking states on earth. You think they're going to fucking put more people?
We're also the
another
third
team
biggest
here
city in the United States.
for now.
We're
You
also-
think that's going to last?
Hey, we're also the most important state.
We
All right,
top
we
five
started
no
all
matter
the
what.
sports.
What's that?
Judd, we started every sport. They're not letting us not have a team.
We'll see what happens.
We have a team. It'll be the Bears in Indiana. That'll be our fucking team.
Again, we got $100 on it.
This state better fucking get it together.
I
That's all I
agree
gotta
with
say.
you. And if you want me to defend the state of Illinois, you're talking to the wrong guy.
Nobody defends the state of Illinois. It's terrible. I mean, it's
Yeah.
great. The people are great. We got a great thing, but look at our fucking system.
Yeah, well, hey, when like out of town fucking assholes try to talk shit and they say Chicago, I'm like, you're correct.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
I
That's
love
your
Chicago.
fair.
I love
I
Chicago
love
land.
Chicago.
I love the country. I love the people. I love
But,
it here.
hey, the mayors of the last several terms have been fucking terrible. This is not a political show, but let's be honest.
Coming to you
Everybody
soon,
hates
the
hates
political
them.
trio. Us three.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. They
This
haven't
is
been
bad.
good. Well, or we could go back to the glory days of the Daily Machine when we were
we've watched
sweet.
we've watched so much friends and family move out of here.
Yeah.
So it's just it's hard. We're SOS.
All of our
save our
friends-
fucking state.
They
It's
all
so
go to
bad.
Denver.
They all go. They
Go Broncos.
Let's go.
Indiana, Kentucky, Wisconsin,
Let's ride.
Arkansas, Florida. Everyone is fucking Colorado. Everybody is leaving the state.
Yeah,
And if
it
they lose
sucks.
the fucking Bears to Indiana, I'm gonna fucking. I'll be
We
pissed.
can finally go to Indiana together, though. Let me know when you move.
But I'll go.
So we keep the friend group
I'll go there.
in
yeah.
Indiana.
Indiana's not that far.
Or I don't have to pay fucking
that far.
super high
Hey, but
taxes.
you got to move into Gary.
All right, well, now you're taking it too
I live
far.
in a motherfucking country. I ain't moving to no goddamn city.
you.
I don't move to where there's stoplights anymore in life. Let's keep going.
No, they're just going to keep putting them in your town like they already did.
It's on a highway.
I
Not
know.
really in my town.
Just one little light randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with
And
one light every 40 miles.
If there's another light, if they put it another
They put a
light,
second light?
if they put another light,
Florida,
near-
here we come.
You put
Hey,
a,
they're putting one at the corner of that BP right there.
I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going west. There's no stoplights in my world.
Were any other major things in the
I
documentary?
think that's pretty much it, man.
Although even though this is not a normal thing, let's go. Hoosiers.
Yeah, they won. It was fun.
It was because they won me
Oh.
$375.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I do not watch college football. I do not care. But I will say, if the college football playoff, this is what it's going to be, to where a 10 seed can come and actually give a competitive game against the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Like, my whole problem with college football always was it's a selection committee and you have 2 fucking teams. It's usually fucking blowouts. But if it's a real, competitive tournament and because of everybody, getting paid now, there's actual parity in the NCAA, I will start watching it.
Bob's getting
Parity.
drunk. He can't say college or parody right now. He's like college and parody.
Parity.
Yeah, parody.
PAROTTTTY. Paratities.
Bobby,
Parati-
want
if there's a
cracker.
pair of titties, I will watch it.
Paratitties. I like that.
Yes, I knew I'd
Drop
bring you back
down,
for me.
let's-
Now it's
Hey, that'll be
4-1,
Jeff's
Henry.
fantasy team name next year.
Pair of titties.
Paratities.
All right. I'm,
But no, I'm that'll actually make me maybe start watching a little bit.
I'm not a diehard like that, but overall, I'll tell you what, Big Ten, with their new additions of
Like Big Ten winning these games, though.
The Big Ten with our across-the-country Big Ten, we're unstoppable. We're better than the SEC, I think. Dude, Alabama got blown out by Indiana 38-3.
Well, when you can't, you have to like stop paying people like secretly, and then everybody can just make money off the likeness. It's nice. It's a good thing.
This fucking guy held up that bottle like I was going to pour this in there.
Yeah. Hey, do you ain't pouring this in his airplane bottle?
Fucking piss in that thing.
Unbelievable. I don't know. I think
You staring me down, bro? That's it.
I was looking in your direction.
Half camera is ready to
Speed it up.
A giant fight.
Pour a shot, please, sir.
Faster.
Pour a shot, please, sir. How about pour your own? You're a big boy. You can do it. I take the cap off. That helps.
Jesus. It's just Godzilla over there today.
Jesus Christ! What a slow way to end the episode.
That was great.
All right,
This
sloth.
is going great.
All right, here we go, boys.
Cheers.
We're doing a farewell shot, and honestly, this is a cheers to the Chicago Bears season.
Cheers
which
to the
is one of the
Bears.
funnest seasons I've ever watched in my fucking life.
Of all time.
Just in sports in general, it's one of the funnest seasons I've ever watched. So,
the most stressful.
cheers to the Bears. Cheers to Ben Johnson. Cheers to Ryan Poles. Cheers to fucking Caleb. Like,
Hey, George McCaskey for
And-
hiring Kevin Warren.
Fuck. You know what?
Poles,
We have to
Ben
end it like
Johnson.
this. We forgot. George McCaskey. He did something really special. So there was somebody that was a Bears season ticket holder. We're not going to mention the family's name. Had passed away, and the family had written a letter, right, Henry, or written an email to the Bears organization and said, Bears season ticket holder had passed away, yada yada yada. And Henry, go ahead and you take it away. It's
Oh
your
yeah,
story.
so basically, they reached out to the McCaskies, and George showed up on his own fruition by himself to show his condolences. And to top it off, I actually saw on a couple different social medias other people talking about people passing this season and talking about how they wore their gear to the games and ran all these games. And McCaskey went to all of their funerals.
Yeah, that's right. So
By himself, just to be, hey, this guy paid money to see a team that I own for 50 years. This is the least I could do.
So I want to take a moment because we openly called for the passing at one point. Well, Virginia McCaskey would be
I
an
never did
asshole
that.
Bears fans. I didn't, but people did. And we share the McCaskies a lot, and I've definitely done that. And I've been a terribly run organization forever. But to take the human moment to go out and show up to a season ticket holder's funeral unannounced is one of the coolest fucking things I've ever heard, and God fucking bless them for that. That is fucking cool.
Cheers to the
So
Bears.
cheers, George McCaskey. Cheers, Chicago Bears. And rest in peace to all the ones that we have lost. Bear down.
All right, see you next week, motherfuckers. We'll talk some who's going to win the Super Bowl shit, Cubs shit, Bulls. And then we're talking about where the stadium's going.
I got a call the other day. She's got a baby in them guts, and I've been praying to some God.